Alex had an emotional moment yesterday after reading a letter from her parents.
Alex?
Yeah.
What's the matter, darling?
Nothing, just...
Oh, sweetheart. What's the matter?
I just got a letter from my mum. Nothing's wrong.
Yeah, but come on, what's your loss?
That's what made me cry.
Ah, what, I thought you were mine?
Yeah, well...
Huh? Don't laugh. Are you?
And earlier tonight on BBC One, Alex gave her first ever Top of the Pops appearance. And something tells us it won't be her last.
We're not quite done yet.
Oh no, because this week we relied on the good taste of Radio 1 listeners to choose which Fame Academy finalists should get the honour of making their Top of the Pops debut. So to play us out with Coldplay's Yellow, here's Alex.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and all the things that you do, yeah, they're all yellow. So then I took my eye to her, oh, all the things I've done. It's all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones. To her nails, something beautiful. You know I love you so. You know I love you so. Heads cold, look how they shine for you. Look how they shine. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And all the things that you do. That stage seems so big, and I'm so small. I kept looking at the top of the pop sign going, oh my god. I feel like doing it again.
And that was today's FA News.
Clearer now rather than clearer.
Yeah, it's getting fuzzy. They spent a lot of time in the recording studio. Have a look at this.
Yes.
And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which you're dying are the best I've ever had.
Lovely, jubbly, lovely.
It's just great.
Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love.
Fantastic.
Hey!
Wicked, Peter. We're just going to get a great performance once I stitch these together, all the best bits. It's just fantastic.
Bang on.
Loads of good stuff. Okay, from the top, here we go.
If I could.
That was good. That was a good launch.
If I could, then I would.
Yeah.
I'd go wherever you will go.
Can we do another one like
Yeah,
that?
just keep doing a few, then
Yeah,
you
man.
can pick the lines from whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
For being such a good girl.
There's some really tricky bits for us to try and get.
That was wicked.
I love the guys on the outside going, yeah, brilliant. It's sort of so wonderful. Who have you sort of set them up with? Because Peter's very excited about his songwriting partner. Who's he?
Well, we try to put the right things, as I would do in the in the real world.
Yeah.
You try and put them with the appropriate writers and appropriate collaborators for their sound or the sound that you hope they're going to evolve into. And Peter's, I suppose, somewhere between The Cure, Jarvis Cocker, a bit of Damon Albarn, almost a consummate sort of XFM star Radio 1 artist. So I've been trying to put in with people, for example, Ian McCulloch, Rialto, the guy from Rialto, the guy from Gay Dad, a real cross-section. Last night Marcella Detroit was here from Shakespeare's Sister, so it's really been the appropriate people for each of them. For Alex, it's been a different group of people. For Paris, it was more R&B and urban tinged guys, so it's doing the right thing by each student.
They're working hard, and they all, as you said, they're all saying they're very, very tired. There's sort of been a lot of complaining, which is fair enough. Are you a bit worried about when you do get them into the outside world, like the hard work hasn't even started?
Well, it's easy to say that. I think they've done an awful lot, much, much more than and I think the people watching this programme will ever realise. I mean, as I said many times on this programme before, each artist I've ever worked with has never been asked to do the things that have been asked, not only of the guys on the Fame Academy production team, but also by me as the record company. And I think on a day-to-day basis, they're doing so much more than anybody can anticipate. And when you see, you know, Alex, 3 months ago, she was walking up and down the hills of Cornwall, to be standing there on top of the Pops as though it's a perfectly normal part of their day.
Yeah.
You know, for most people, after years of being in the music industry, they would die for that moment, and she's taken to it like a duck to water and grows each time. And they've been asked to jump time and time again over these hurdles, and they're doing an amazing job.
Let's talk about quickly them individually and where would you place them. First of all, Alex. Margarita Taylor was on yesterday and said what's amazing about Alex is you can't place her anywhere. Would you agree with that? She's not sort of Sinead O'Connor, she's sort of totally original.
Well, I think that's the mark of somebody that we've always been looking for, which is something that you immediately know her voice, you recognise her voice. Doing Yellow, she makes Yellow her own.
Yeah.
This week she's doing the 10cc song.
I'm Not in Love,
Thank you. I'm Not in Love, and she makes that her own. I think that's the unique quality we're looking for. It's not only just singing a song, but making the song your own. And Carrie and David have been about that from very early on. But there are elements of Tracy Chapman, Joan Armatrading, elements of singer-songwriters. There's a fragility about her voice, which reminds me of sometimes of the Sundays, sometimes of Liz Cocteau from the Cocteau Twins.
What about Alistair? I thought Carrie made an excellent point. She said he was... Nigel Martin Smith found Gary Barlow and said, hold on, actually, you need a band, and you need good-looking boys around you. Would you do that with him?
Well, I think Alistair is slightly a one-off in this respect, because I think of him as a really good emerging songwriter rather than an artist. This isn't called Song Academy or Songwriting Academy, it's called Fame Academy. And the question mark I've got with Alistair and have from day one is the fact I think he's a very good collaborator and he's got a really good recorded voice. I think Robin's right about that. But as to whether or not I could see him fronting at the front of a high street store selling records, then that's always been a question mark for me. OK, final question. The public love him. If they are bothering to pick up the phone, he's still in here, wouldn't they go to HMV and buy the CD? Well, it's very much down at that point to finding a fantastic song, finding that within himself. It's not just about singing the song, it's about projecting it, it's about looking like a star. It's like going into a room and shining bright, shining like a bright, crazy diamond. And I see it in Alex and I see it in Peter. And as yet, it's been difficult to see in Alistair. I think he's a really great, lovely musical guy. OK. Bless you. Stay there. Thank you.
No, if she does fail, then it's a huge failure now. And I think she's just kind of like, oh, but if I failed now, that would look really stupid. And it's that, you know, I think it's a teenager thing. You don't want to look stupid, do you?
Yeah.
Thought,
you've always
better
got to say,
go
no,
out
I
the
don't
first round.
him.
Yeah. But actually, if you get beyond that, underneath that, when I've had big chats with her, there is that killer instinct in there. There is that desire to win. Yeah, I think there is. OK. Let's talk about them individually with the songs they're going to be singing, and then you two can chat to me about how you think they'll do. First up, it's Carolyn singing I Don't Want a Lover.
I just need a friend.
Is this a good song for her voice, Carolyn?
No.
OK. Why? Is that too high?
Because I tell you what, because Alistair's got Jealous Guy, it's a classic. Peter has got something classic. Alex has got 10cc's, classic. Carolyn, she's doing some Texas song from 13 years ago that most people don't even know.
Oh, do you think? I was very popular. There's a certain, I think, age group. When I heard that she was singing that, I got very overexcited.
Well, then
so
maybe that is her audience, actually. So it's probably been well chosen. Just looking at that and having heard her this afternoon, maybe it will improve a lot in the next 24 hours. And quite often songs do with these artists, so maybe that will happen.
Well, she's also
where would you place her? Because we were talking. I mean, I know that you've had conversations with them about their marketability and where you're going to. Where does Carolyn fit?
Well, in a way, I think she's made an incremental increase each time she's sung. She's sort of the beam has been asked to be raised, and she's done a very, very good job at it. As to whether or not I then think this is a good or a bad song, or where I think I can place her, is sort of down to the problem that she sings a very good song well. She sings average songs well as well, and I think she's just a good articulator of other people's songs.
Right.
When asked to deliver something from her head, to come from her heart, in a way to then not just use the vocal cords to sing a song, but actually to articulate it and let her eyes and her head then use the song as a vehicle for herself. I haven't found that yet.
Okay.
So I think she will do an adequate job at this, but I think I agree with Karen. It's not. She will make it a good performance, but it's not. It's not brilliant.
Let's go on to Peter.
Something in her style that shows me I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how.
It's a beautiful song. Needs a powerful voice, though. Would you agree?
Fantastic song. Peter has got a really great voice, so I've no doubt that he will deliver this tomorrow because he's going to be standing still.
Do you think it's his time to go, Mark? He definitely thinks he's leaving.
So I'm thinking, no, I think he's going to have another go, and I think he has made a bit of a twit of himself several times, and I think he's aware of that. I think there's so much more to this guy than even he has given himself credit for. I think he has got himself locked into an idea that he's going, and I think if he can get through this next hurdle, the world is his oyster.
Yeah, he could win it.
He could win it.
Okay.
I just think he's going to perform tomorrow, and I think he's going to save himself.
OK, good. Next up it's Alex saying I'm Not In Love.
Don't get me wrong, don't think you've got it. I'm not in love. I'm not in love.
It's weird. We were talking today, Carrie, that we don't really like the original, but somehow I like that. It's modern and it's cool.
It's finding the parts of a song for Alex where she can really let rip and get those big notes out, and that was quite a hard song to get them out. We had to squeeze them out. But what I love about watching that is because I only ever listen to Alex when I'm working with her. I never watch her.
Yeah.
And it's great to see that actually from the minute she interprets songs from the inside out. You know, other artists go, let me do this note and do that, and it's all technical. With her, it's the emotion. She starts with the emotion and builds from there. And you can see that even there. She looks like she's there on the Saturday night show.
Yeah. All right, we don't have time to show Alistair. I'm so sorry because of our babbling. Do you think he's definitely in tomorrow night?
Very good.
Very good?
Yes, very good.
Yes, I think we can expect to see Alex and Alistair there. The question, as Carrie said, is between Peter and Carolyn, and I hope that Peter pulls it off.
OK, bless you. We're just a week to go before one student walks away with £1 million record deal and popular... Bless you. We're just a week to go before one student walks away with £1 million record deal and popular pop star lifestyle. Who's looking like a safe bet to win and who might be going tomorrow night? This is what the bookies think.
Alex is our really hot favourite to win. She's 2-5 now to win the show. She's been the favourite virtually since the first week. Alistair's been a bit of an outsider most of the way through the programme, and he's now been backed in. He's won the songwriting competition, he won the public vote, seemingly against the odds a couple of weeks ago, and so he has a lot of public voting for him. He's now 13-8. So he's really challenging Alex for the dominance at the front of the market. Peter and Carolyn, they look like they're going to be fighting out the third place. Carolyn's the outsider. There doesn't seem to be as much support for her, so she's the 25-1 outsider. Peter, if he survives this week, he's 14-1 to actually win the show. So if he survives, it looks like he's going to be in third place as well, and the fight really is between Alex and Alistair for the public support.
Do you get the feeling that come Saturday it's going to be you or me?
Yeah. Oh, so no.
Well, with just 4 left, one will go this weekend. Doesn't look like it's going to be Alex Park. She's 25-1 to get the boot, always coming well ahead in the public vote. Alistair Griffin, he's just 5-1. I think he's unlikely to reach the last 2, but should he, I think the other 3, the cliquey 3, they'll make sure that Alistair gets the boot, but he should survive. It's going to probably be a head-to-head between Carolyn and Peter. The Snoggers, of course. I reckon Caroline should just shade it. The student vote will be close. Peter is 4-6 with William Hill. He's 1-2 with Coral. I reckon that's a good bet. 4-6 means you'll get a return of 33% on your investment. Better than any building society. Then it'll be the final 3 the following weekend. Who's it going to be?
From
12,000 people. We're down to the final 4. It's looking very much a 2-horse race at the moment. Alex, odds-on favourite at 2-1 on. Though she has been as short as 4-1 on, so she's slightly drifted in recent weeks. The real runner in this race, though, is Alistair. 7-1 2 weeks ago, 7-4 now. Big gamble going on about Alistair, serious contender. Not looking so good for Peter and Carolyn. Carolyn is 12-1, and Peter is 14-1. So the bookmakers really don't think they have much of a chance. All the safe money is on Alex, but if you fancy a real big gamble and want to go where the money's been in the last 2 weeks, then Alistair is your man. The dark horse has creeped up and he could well take it away from the new Queen of Pop.
Just 24 hours to go before another student is shown the academy door. Remember, there's still enough time to save your favourite students.
My name's Peter Brave, I'm from Colchester. Vote for me! Because I'll go mad if I'm not in the final. And I go totally nuts. If I'm not, vote for me!
Lucy Lou, with my girl Drew. Hi, I'm Caroline, the cheeky northerner from Leeds. Please, please, please vote for me because I really want to be in the final. I am crazy about shoes. Used to be a dancer, but I really, really, really don't want to go back to my old job. Please pick up your phone and vote for me because the price of a phone call is less than the price of a packet of crisps.
Hi, I'm Alistair, and I'm here to reassure you that a vote for me is not a wasted vote. Indeed, it's in safe hands. I met the Fame Academy stylist. She showed me the error of my ways.
So you really think the fur
with the polka dot underpants? Yeah? I've had 1 or 2 run-ins with the judges, and one man in particular always gets on my case.
That's the first time I've ever heard that song sung with no emotion!
Not all of the judges are quite so mean. Yeah, I liked it. I liked the guitar. I liked it. I liked the guitar. I liked the presentation. I think he's got international potential. You probably have noticed dancing is one of my stronger areas. Vote for me before I escape.
Again!
My name's Alex and I'm from Cornwall. Been locked in the academy for about 8 weeks now. Longest stint I've ever done. But I've managed to find things to amuse myself. Juggling fruit. This is where I try and prove myself that I'm a worthy citizen, worthy of going into the world of music. Obviously here to follow my dreams. Not a great memory though, I need to keep reminding myself. So, I'm fed up with living in a £35 million mansion that isn't mine. So vote for me so I'm successful enough to get my own.
To text for your favourite student, send the word VOTE followed by the name of the student to 831.
The same from day one, it's been Alex. She just makes the back of my hair stand on end and she makes each song an individual moment.
Carrie?
Not right for me to say at this moment.
OK, I still would vote for Barry, but I'm apparently just not allowed. Thank you very much to Carrie and Mark. Join me tomorrow night for the all-important semi-finals. Tony Blackburn's going to...